So guys, Xbox One X sales
are fantastic.
Yeah, they actually are fantastic. Especially on Amazon, because they just surpassed the PS4 Pro's yearly total of sales.
Whoop, whoop.
Now, why do you think this happened, Jonah? And I'm talking to you because Chris doesn't know.
I know.
He knows.
All right, we'll talk to Chris. Chris, why do you think?
I have no idea.
Just say Jonah.
I was going to make something up.
Because, the Dow Jones sometimes...
It dropped 20 points and people got scared.
They just...
Xbox One X.
They just sold their cars and bought Xbox Ones.
How do you pronounce it? Is it Xbox and X?
Xbox and X.
You've hurt my brain. Thank you.
Okay, continue.
I can't after that. It's hard.
I will continue.
Okay, let's make something up then.
I really believe it's because they threw the exclusive and limited words in there, and I think that's exactly why that they are surpassing
That was my answer. You stole it from me.
PlayStation 4 Pro stuff and things. But
Right.
PlayStation 4 or PlayStation is not out of the woods. Sony has great news probably at their
the announcement thing.
at their announcement conference stuff and things going on before the Tokyo show.
Wait, before the Tokyo show, not during the
Nope,
during
it's
the show?
before. It's before.
When is that show?
Tokyo show is the 21st to the 24th.
September 19th is what I have written down.
September 19th. September 19th is the press conference.
So they're having a press conference before
Sony's
Tokyo show.
Okay.
So the press conference is the 19th, and it's at 4 p.m. their local time. So that translates to like 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 12 a.m. Pacific if you guys are on the West Coast.
Just Google it. So here's one thing I love about Tokyo Game Show. They announce all these sweet games that will never make it to America.
That's why they call it the Tokyo Game
Yeah,
Show.
like 1 out of 10 games will get localized, and it's just like the other ones are like, I want that.
Well,
I want that.
PS4, that's region free, isn't it? PS4?
Yeah, but I have to import it, and I want to buy digital.
Then you have to pay the shipping.
Yeah,
And it's got to go through customs.
yeah. Or they'll charge you if it's over a certain amount, which I don't know.
And they also just throw in a 200-foot Gundam every time you order something, so...
And I'm out of space for that already.
You have to live in its hand.
I could always use a 200-foot Gundam.
Yeah.
But, anyway...
Wouldn't we all?
So, Jonah, what do you think about the Xbox One sales on Amazon? I mean, Chris, you pretty much ran through all the things really fast with it. But you're right.
Damn right, I'm right.
It was the word limited.
Yeah, that's what got me.
Yeah. Well, that's right. You did feel it.
Fooled him. Right
now,
away.
you ordered the Scorpio edition, right?
Yeah, Scorpio edition.
Now, I had that. We talked about this last week, but I did have that in the car, and I took it out. I was like, there's no point for me to order this right now. Limited. Now, the thing with that is limited, but how many sales, or how many quantities were there of that Project Scorpio? Do you know?
At least 25.
At least 25.
Like
I would assume so.
You're not wrong.
I'm not sure. I don't think they ever gave us like a number, like if it's like numbered 1 out of 5,000 or something.
They certainly wouldn't be. It wouldn't be advantageous for them at all to actually release that information,
Right?
Because they want you to.
They want to light a fire under your ass.
Oh yeah,
You know? If they give you like a 5,000 as a counter, it keeps going down. Like I have until that counter's at 0 to decide. But if it's like it's always at 0 in your head, it's like.
No. It's always at 1 in your head.
Yeah,
and that 1 is yours.
You just knock down anybody you're with. It's just like, how am I going to pre-order this?
Right. And so the Scorpio edition. But one thing, so I'm not sure how good those sales are exactly, because this is just the Amazon sales, right?
This is just Amazon.
And, everyone knows PS4 Pro sells droves in GameStop. Anyway.
He has nothing to back that up.
but this is just for this year, and PS4 Pro released last year, and a lot of the sales are in like the initial month's hype, and the months after that.
Yeah.
Well, this is pre-order stuff that could be canceled still, right?
Yeah,
that's true.
And I'll probably cancel by it, but I have it
now. Speaking of, why would you cancel it?
Because it's $500 and it's an Xbox. I don't really want anything on Xbox.
So what you're saying is the reason that it was limited just drove you to getting it.
Yeah.
And actually, I talked about it last week, but that was the same reason.
Biggest
why
impulsive buy I've ever heard of.
Yeah. Now
I need this.
Now you're gonna have people jumping online, grabbing as many as they can, and they're gonna resell it. So yeah, this
Yeah, but
it makes sense.
did they release it too early though? As far as the
No,
pre-order
holidays are coming.
Well, that's
up.
the thing though. My point is like now there's a lot of time for that thing to sit in your cart for you to like mull it over.
Oh no, well,
like,
I didn't care about
to
the
think
Xbox
about
One
it.
X. I wanted the Scorpio edition.
Oh, you're thinking about did they give you too much time in between that
right.
pre-order?
So the buyer's remorse kicks in, and then you're like, oh, god damn it, that's $500. What could I buy that's $500 or less right now, and it's available?
No, yeah. I mean, that's true. That's exactly what happened. I was able to. Well, mine was in a split second. I was able to sit back and be like, do I really want this? I don't have a 4K TV, so I'll never get to really experience the full joy of it.
Yeah,
And
that's the whole selling point.
And then at the whole thing, I was like, limited. Okay, so this is going to be a collector's item. But then I'm thinking, well, it's a collector's item, but how many are they actually selling? Because for it to be a collector's item would probably be a 5,000 and less. And I'm pretty sure they sold more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they sold plenty more than that.
The Scorpio is sold out now, but it was up for a while. Like
Oh, it was
something you wouldn't expect
It
from
was.
a super limited collector's item.
Yeah. So, first of all, people thinking that it's going to be worth a lot. It's going to be worth a lot for probably the first 6 months.
It's gonna be worth $500.
And then it's going to go right back down to $500. And then...
Like the Xbox Day One edition is still like, I don't know, $300 on eBay. It's not that much.
Yeah.
Maybe $200.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's an original Xbox and those are terrible.
See, if this was, like I said, if it was like 5,000, even 2,000 or less, something where it's going to be limited, actual limited,
Numbered certificate of authenticity.
then the numbers could be thousands if they wanted to.
Now that'd be interesting if it came with a certificate. Does it come with a certificate?
No idea, but if it did, it would probably be better.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I mean, like a serial number or something. Like you can
One whatever
yeah,
it is,
one of,
number
like-
500 of.
I don't think they said anything about that, but if it is, then it's an actual collector's item.
right.
Yeah. But I
It
feel
seems like it's more than a 5,000 print.
I do feel like that's why a lot of people bought or pre-ordered this thing. Like you said, because it's limited and people just jumped on it. They're not even thinking about it. They just jumped on it. Why not? You have till November before they charge your whatever you use to buy the damn thing.
Money,
Money. I spy in rocks.
souls.
That's why I never get my things.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Now, looking at the PS4 Pro, like you said last year, hot item, came out November? Sort of at the same time as the Scorpio?
I think it was
Or the
September,
Xbox One X.
September or October.
I think it was October. I know it was later. Because Carmine got it.
And he got a new one, custom.
He did.
Custom
He got
made.
the Wolfenstein too.
Yeah, that was
Version limited. That one's limited. See, that one you can put a price on
That's
if
like
the game
10 of
does
them.
well.
It's like
If the game doesn't do well, he might be only get like a little bit more out of it. But that's the way systems go. Like, listen, if you have a system, not many sold, but
But it could actually later on, like 30 years from now, it could be a collector's item because of how rare it is.
no, it's
What,
not
the-
rare though.
the Scorpio.
That's the problem.
No, I meant what Carmine has.
Well, his yeah,
Yeah.
could be. Yeah, people.
It's probably still rare right now.
It
Like,
is.
you could
I don't
just-
know how many were made, but that's
Like, if you go on eBay, there's no price for that. You can put your own stuff down. Like,
Even
yeah,
if the game
I want
is bad.
I want $1,000.
he
for
can
this.
set it. He can actually set like, okay, I want exactly.
It's a
I want
one-of-a-kind
$1,000 for it.
Yeah.
And then that will actually anyone that has it's going to look at that and be like, okay, they're going to get 1,000. Maybe I'll ask for 1,500 for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's where the bar is going to be set. With this the Scorpio, you're going to have people now going, oh, it's going to be it's $800. Now you look at the PS3, where the original PS3, the one that was backwards compatible, the first
$700,
edition,
$800.
it was like $800, but then we found out that not many people had that one, so then that shot that price up. Like that was at least, I think the last time I looked, it was like $1,000.
Actually,
Wow.
I remember. You know how it was just for PS4. Remember that one Silent Hills demo? What was it? PT. That was taken off the shop. You can't download it anymore, even if you bought it before.
Yeah.
If you have it downloaded on your PS4, it was going on eBay for like over $1,000.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a PS4 with the PT downloaded onto it.
So
I'm not sure. It might have died down by now, but
Yeah.
it was up for there for a while.
So it's kind of, for Xbox, this looks fantastic.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, hey, we sold this many. We blew PS4 Pro out of the water. And hey, I mean, how many, if you have a PS4 Pro, I know Carmine does, I don't know what the, if you have Horizon, I heard it looks phenomenal on it. But really, it's like, what is the PS4 Pro doing for gaming that the Xbox One X, I guess, isn't going to do, or is, like, what can't the PS4 Pro do that the Xbox One X can do right now? Sure, down next year, we'll find out exactly what it's going to do with the games that are coming out.
Well, that question's easy. I could play the PS4 Pro right now.
Right.
Yes, you can.
But like...
But that's the answer. I mean, that's...
The PS4 Pro can't do 4K, right?
It's not true 4K.
Really? It was like upscaled, I guess?
It's like, yeah, it's an upscaled.
Yeah, but I mean, do you have 4K TV?
Hold on. We're not talking about me.
Don't bring me
talking
into
about
this.
the consumer.
We're talking about you. Yeah, I mean, the idea is just to kind of like put into perspective what these sales mean. Like, because Xbox One X sales, you look at this headline, right? And people are going to be like, oh, Xbox is doing way better than PlayStation. But it's not the case.
PS4 is still outselling Xbox. It's just the specific subsets of Xbox are outselling it during this year.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not saying that Xbox isn't going to go out, like, once, like, next year. It might be a repeat. Like, Xbox One X just blows it out of the water again, just because.
Well, I wish it all the luck in the world, really. I hope that the console is everything that they said it will be. Specifically, like
Xbox is doing all the right things, service-wise.
Right. Service-wise,
their games are lacking.
Well, that's what it is. Like, service-wise, it's a gaming console. So, if you want exclusives, I would say, like, if you're out there and you don't have any of these Xbox, PS4, if you want exclusives, I would say go PS4. If you can only get one, maybe, like I said, look at the exclusives, see if that's something you want to play. If not, go with Xbox, because you can play all your 360 titles, which are going to be cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to be cheaper. You don't have to, like, especially if you're on the fence, if money's an issue, they're going to be cheaper. And you can have the Game Pass if you want to pay for that, which is...
And I think the original Xbox games...
And the original Xbox games. I mean, those are going to be a little pricier just because you have to go search for those. But for the most part, they're around the same ballpark as a normal game. But, because PlayStation, they rule the exclusives right now. You're going to get your Uncharted, you're going to get your Last of Us.
Spider-Man.
Plus, the Japanese game companies are more likely to have only PS4 Vita versions than Xbox versions.
Yeah.
So for third-party fans that like Japanese games, you probably want to go PlayStation over Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, that's a good point. So you would look at buying a PlayStation for your third-party system and then buy your Xbox for exclusive, just because there's not many of those on that. But you can also play your backlog on that. So that's why you would get... And that's why I want an Xbox, because I want to play my backlog, and it's a good service. Like, they have great services for that. So, but just looking at this whole topic of Xbox One X sales blow, like, PS4 out of the water for this year, don't be fooled. It's not saying that it's really doing that well. It's all pre-orders right now. And the reason it's so is because of that limited name right on there.
And it is outselling the PS4 Pro, not the PS4.
That's true,
right,
PS4 Pro. But then again, we go back to the PS4 Pro. It's like, what did that exactly do for gamers? When they announced it, people were kind of like, okay, yeah, it does this, does that. But then, in the end, I mean, from what I understand, I think Horizon's just the best looking game on there right now. Mm-hmm. So what does the PS4 Pro do for the system in the future? Who knows? So maybe it's just the PS4 Pro itself not doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, would you get a PS4 Pro, do you think? Would you ever trade up?
Probably not. My PS4 works fine. I mean, it makes a lot of noise.
I don't know. I feel this stage in the game, it's because Xbox already has said that they're gonna kind of jump the console generation. Like, they're done with the console generation. They just want to kind of like keep coming out with updated versions of the like, it's gonna be Xbox One XZ or something like that next one. But with PS4, you might have
a lot to go after Z. Like, there's not a lot of letters after Z.
They can go with Xbox Super.
Xbox Super.
Then Xbox Super 2.
Yeah.
And then Xbox Super Guy. And then God. Yeah, or Super Guy. So, but with the PlayStation, you might have the PS5 come out in 2 years. Who knows? And then that's something I'm actually looking to save, because my PS4 Works fine. It looks great. I got a 1080p TV. It works perfect.
Yeah.
All the games play on it, so why would I want to trade up right now?
Right.
Mine still shuts down every now and then.
Does it really?
Yeah. I don't know
Stop
why.
treating it bad.
Shut up. Also, it used to have this thing where it ejected the disc.
It was giving you the finger.
Yeah. But I like removed like a little rubber stop on the bottom and stopped doing it.
Oh, say it was the stop. You got to take the rubber off.
I guess it was like heating up
It
and
wants the
expanding.
full feel.
It was heating up and expanding and like pressing against the eject button.
Oh, so that's why I was doing
So
it.
yeah, so you know, if that's a problem, do that.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, listen, this can go either way. It could either be because of the pre-order sales, and who knows what the final sales numbers are going to be if people like cancel. You got yours off Amazon? Is that what you did?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because it jumped on Amazon first, right? Or was it Best Buy?
I'm not sure. I just as soon as they said it's up on the stores, I was like, oh.
He doesn't know. He was just.
It was all a haze.
He was. Yeah.
It was the hands. They did all the work for him.
It was the limited. I have to hurry my ass up. I don't care where it is, how much it is. I want it. I need it.
If you looked around, everything was like slow motion. It's just like
So, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I think about the sales of that. Anything else to add to this?
Xbox, more like Nextbox. That's not an insult.
Chris, we're just gonna go right to you.
I'm looking forward to PlayStation and Sony giving some announcements at their press conference. I'm hoping to see some new titles maybe that they didn't actually talk about in the previous, like, as E3 or whatever. So
I mean, the only thing I think that would. I mean, I'm thinking maybe some Last of Us news, maybe Last of Us another teaser or something like that.
I'm really hoping Last of Us is on that queue because that would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That would just be like I would be like, take my money today and give me that game.
Yeah,
I would pre-order that shit so fast.
Last of Us. I'm not even that hyped for Last of Us.
Did you play the first one?
Yeah, I did. I played it on PS3. I didn't play the remastered.
No, I didn't. I heard the remaster. I mean, the PS3 was gorgeous.
I have the remastered
amazing.
version, but I have it sealed. It's not opened.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you played on PS3 also?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
that's actually what I primarily. I
Yeah.
beat it on the PS3.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's that much better, but I like the game, but I'm just not hyped for The Last of Us 2. When I saw the promo, I was like, that's pretty cool. You know, I'll play it.
Yeah.
I was
But,
curious. Actually, what was the one game for PS4 that I liked? Not the one zombie game.
Zombie game, Call of Duty?
No.
Oh, the one with the bear in the end.
The bear, yeah.
Yeah.
The one where
I
the
forget
really fast zombies.
Yeah. The horde that you can.
Yeah, the
kinda
horde. You get like the video.
manipulate the horde so they attack.
forget
your
what the
enemies.
heck
Very forgettable name. Endgame. It looks
I forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just looked funny. Anyway, that game. I'm curious.
Left
to see
Behind? I don't know.
Was it not Left?
No.
Was it Left Behind? No.
I feel like it's similar to that.
Yeah. Do you want to look it up?
After 2?
After 2 comes 3.
Aftershave.
Aftershave. Anyway, you don't have to look it up.
I'm looking it up.
All right, he's looking
Zombie
it up.
Bear.
But we're gonna end it before you guys.
That's true. Anyway, guys.
Also, Xbox has a disadvantage because they just delayed their game, Crackdown 3. That was their big game for the year.
Listen, Crackdown 3 deserves to be delayed because I don't know if you
It didn't look
I
that
heard- I
good.
heard-
Major
it was
Major Nelson
garbage.
played the demo and apparently it was garbage. It just they had to do something with the game.
Days
And
Gone.
Days Gone. That was PS2.
2 words. I was close.
Samsonite. Way up.
Samsonite was way off. Dumb and Dumber reference. Great movie.
Fun. Yeah, but Crackdown 3 looked like a piece of crap. Even when they showed it off at like E3, you're just like, what is this garbage? What am I looking at?
It's something they
Why
have.
is Terry Crews up there? He's got more respect for life than Crackdown 3.
Honestly, I don't see that game doing well at all. I see that game being a 7 at best when it comes out.
You're too generous.
I mean, yeah, 7's not bad.
Well,
But-
it's coming out next year, so they have whatever they're tweaking on it now.
They have to destroy everything and make new
Look,
stuff.
but really,
there's
I see
really,
that videos.
there's really nothing. It's just the Crackdown is not.
But that was like the big hype game for the year.
Yeah,
It's
that was
really-
unfortunate. That was.
They have a lot of work to do.
I mean, listen, we always go over our Xbox rants on what they're doing exclusive wise. What is exclusive anymore? Everything's
You know,
kind of
I'm not
crossplay.
I'm not even that bad about them cross playing with PC. You know, because I don't really care to play a PC with the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. Well, here, final thought, real quick. Do you think that negotiations for them cross-playing with Sony PlayStation, do you think that's going to go through or no?
Probably not. No.
You think Sony's just gonna be like, get the hell off my doorstep?
They're probably having this talk just so they can say we're having this talk.
Just to like hey, we fit in.
Yeah,
we're cool.
I would be,
and that's Sony because Sony's the ones that they pretty much are dominating the marketplace.
Well,
right?
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Like Sony doesn't have.
They don't have to do
anything to lose. Well, I mean,
they don't have anything to gain from it.
That's
really.
what I mean. They have nothing to gain.
Yeah.
They have nothing to gain by doing the whole let's share the playground kind of thing.
If there is a next gen and they're in second place, maybe.
Well, that's what it is. I mean, obviously they'll change their mind. The only thing is, I'm curious because when you cross-play, from what I understand, I forget the name of the games, but there was some
Minecraft.
Issues with the place when you cross-play with the PC that they were able to hack the network.
Oh.
And then end up screwing up.
If they make holes in the network, like if they don't shield themselves, the firewall from because if you open it up to other things, because you look at a network as a closed loop, and then you open it up and you add another loop, it looks like a Venn diagram, and all of a sudden you've just allowed more access to your systems.
Yeah.
If you're not prepared to handle that in that way, you can leave yourself vulnerable.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I would be afraid of is the account information is always the first thing to get hit. Always.
Unless that's what they want you to think, and they don't hit it.
They just have you have that fear forever.
They just release the unfinished Crackdown 3 ROM into the world.
and they poison us with that.
Maybe they'll give me a taste of Scalebound's demo.
This is what we were working on before we got rid of it.
It's just like an unanimated dragon sketch just walking.
They'll just combine the games called Scale Crack 3.
You know, okay. That doesn't sound that bad.
Rolls off the tongue. And in the nose. Anyway, guys, final thoughts on the Xbox. Good for Xbox. I'm glad that the Xbox One X sold. I hope, for their sake, that no one's canceling their pre-orders and that scalpers didn't just grab them and want to just sell them. I mean, that's a sale for them either way. But still, I hope that people that wanted them will play them, love them, put them on the shelf if they want to. At least I hope they're happy with them.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Whoa!
Set it and forget it.
Put them in the woods.
Jonah's all about that woods.
Yes, what's going on over there?
Jonah, were you born in the woods?
I can't talk about it.
Why not? We have time. Put you on the spot. So, Jonah, what do you think about final thoughts on this, real quick?
I'm not that interested in Xbox. Still, they just need.
Even though he pre-ordered it.
Yeah, that was just like a
Jonah,
like a light of fire.
Just remember, it's limited. Once it's gone forever.
Thank you for the reminder.
Put it on your shelf.
Just give me a game, just one game. just I make terrible decisions all the time. Just give me a game.
Well,
you heard it here first, folks. You can sell him anything.
As Carmine says, since he's not here, I will. Go off what he was saying. He's going to wait till next E3 or wait till Halo 6 announcement. And because he has the Xbox, but he's waiting to upgrade to the Xbox One X, and he was saying that he's going to wait to see what Xbox or Halo 6 does. And if it's going to be cross-platform or cross-play with PC, he's probably not going to go up. He'll just save up for a PC or something like that.
I could build him one.
Well, go for it.
But he'd have to buy it.
Build for free.
Nope.
Carmine, I had your back, man. But anyway, guys, let us know what you think down in the comments below. All right, guys, and that was the podcast. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. Jonah, did you have a good time?
A fantastic time.
Chris, did you have a good time?
It's always a good time.
Awesome. Guys, you can always check us out on YouTube if you're not watching this already. And SoundCloud is where you get the full podcast and any other podcast app of your choice, from what I understand. Even we're on Google Play now, right?
I believe so.
Google Play. How about that?
Carmine set that up.
Sweet.
So you can find us on there. We're still looking up a way to upload all our stuff. I think we can only keep up 3 episodes at a time right now.
On SoundCloud?
Yeah, so we're looking to maybe start paying for that. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
If you know of a free way to do that, let us know, because we're looking at to find a way to just throw our whole catalog down in there. It's fun.
Just down the drain.
You can binge listen to us.
Binge listen. Or you can
Couple
binge
hours.
watch us on YouTube.
That's right. Just look at the playlist.
Our library is there.
We always put our topics up there. But do stick around and listen to the full podcast because there is a lot of
exclusives.
Exclusive stuff.
Exclusive
exactly. Good word.
A lot of banter, if you will.
So, but you guys can find us there. You can find us on Twitter at Cartridge Blast, and also join our Facebook group at Cartridge Blast Gamers. And if you just want to become our Facebook friend, look up Cblast Gamers. That's where we are on there. And yeah, and we record these on Tuesday evenings. So please, if you want, you can give us topics for the podcast if you want to.
Facebook page.
We'll give you honorary mention. It's in our notes.
Did we mention the...
Yes, we did.
We did twice.
We're
Chris
good.
Parker and
3 times. Jorge, thanks again for your topics. We appreciate it. You gave us an episode because there wasn't a lot of news out there. So, but yeah, you can also give us topics if you go there, or even leave us some Twitter feedback. We'll do that there. Don't do it on YouTube because then it kind of just might get lost in the comments.
But do comment.
But please do comment down below, like and subscribe, because we do answer as many comments as we can. We like to have a lot of conversation in our videos.
Yeah, in the comments below, just tell us about what you liked about Game of Thrones last Sunday.
Pickle
Season
Rick!
finale. That's not related.
Pickle Rick!
So, Game of Thrones. Comments.
I don't watch that show.
I don't either.
I'm gonna binge watch it when it's all said and done.
Rick and Morty.
It's gonna be a couple of years.
Just like I did with the Lost, and I was
The Lost.
with the Lost. It was actually Lost, and I was for me, I'm so happy I waited till it was on Netflix because I feel like that show should have ended
a long time.
like 3 seasons top. Like that's as long as it should have been.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching and or listening. I'm John for Cartridge Blast Gamers.
I'm Jonah.
I'm Chris.
Guys, stay awesome. We'll see you next time. Peace.